That fuzzy thing on this elk's head, it grows 1 inch every single day, the fastest growing tissue of any mammal on Earth.
And right now at Brewing, that fuzzy tissue is the center of a $1 billion supplement industry that most Americans have never heard of.
Elk antlers are the only mammal organ that completely regrows every single year. During the velvet stage,
Elk velvet contains IGF-1 growth factors, collagen for joints.
America has over 200 licensed elk farms concentrated in Montana, Colorado, Wyoming, and Idaho. Each bull elk is worth $3,000 to $8,000 depending on genetics and antler production. The elk are fed a high-energy diet of alfalfa, grain, and mineral supplements.
Ranch owners track every bull's annual velvet yield. Average is 10 to 18 pounds per bull per year. Premium bulls produce up to 25 pounds.
From March through May, ranch veterinarians monitor each bull's antler development weekly, measuring circumference, length.
Premium ranches use thermal imaging cameras to monitor blood flow in the antlers. When blood flow peaks, that's the exact.
The velvet window is only 60 to 70 days of peak nutrition. Harvest too early, you lose yield. Harvest too late.
Stage 3 is what every viewer has been waiting for. Bull elk is gently guided into a padded handle.
a local anesthetic is injected at the base of each antler, numbing the area completely. The entire
The vet removes the antler cleanly at the pedicle using a specialized cutting tool. Within minutes, the bull walks.
Within minutes of the procedure canted, the bull walks calmly back to pasture and resumes normal feeding.
If nobody has ever shown you inside a factory like this before now, hit subscribe right now. Every week.
The moment the antler is harvested, a biological clock starts ticking. Bioactive compounds begin degrading at room temperature.
Each frozen antler is labeled with the bull's ID number, harvest date, weight, and ranch certification.
Frozen velvet antlers are loaded into refrigerated transport trucks for delivery to USDA-certified processing facilities.
When frozen velvet antlers arrive at the processing facility, they enter one of the most strictly regulated food supplements.
Quality inspectors examine each antler for color, weight, temperature, ranch certification, and harvest date.
Every batch is logged, weighed, and assigned a unique lot number that will trace all the way to your supplement box.
Stage 6, triangle room, the freeze drying room. The most expensive piece of equipment in the entire facility.
Frozen antler pieces are loaded into the freeze dryer chambers of metal trays. The machine drops to minus 50-degree Fahrenheit. The machine creates a near-perfect vacuum. Under these conditions, ice crystals in the antler tissue convert directly from solid.
The antler comes out 95% lighter than when it went in, but with 100% of the bioactive compounds intact. This 48-hour process is what separates.
We're past halfway, with 4 more stages left, including the capsule filling machines and something surprising at stage 10.
The freeze-dried velvet now enters the grinding room, a positive pressure clean room where air pressure prevents outside contamination. 3 stages of grinding: coarse crush, medium mill, ultrafine powder. Particles between 80 and 200 microns. Fine enough.
Every batch of powder is collected in sealed drums and sent immediately to the quality control lab. Nothing moves forward without a Before a single milligram of elk velvet powder can become a capsule bud, it must pass a battery of laboratory tests that would make a pharmaceutical company comfortable.
The science that separates premium elk velvet from cheap imported alternatives.
Heavy metals panel: lead, mercury, arsenic, cadmium, all below FDA action levels. Microbial testing: E. coli, salmonella, staphylococcus.
Only batches that pass every test receive a certificate of analysis, published publicly by premium brands.
Stage 9, where elk antler velvet powder officially becomes a supplement capsule.
500 milligrams of certified elk velvet powder per capsule. The filling machine operates at 150,000 capsules per hour. Every capsule weighed by an inline check weight system. Any capsule outside the 2% tolerance range automatically rejected. After filling, capsules are polished in a tumbler to remove any powder residue from the outside surface. This is what makes premium capsules look. Bottles filled by automated capsule counters, accurate to 99.99%. Each bottle gets a QR code linking to each bottle receives its QR code linking to its lot's certificate of analysis, traceable to the exact bull, the exact ranch, the exact harvest date.
From one bull elk single antler harvest, 14 pounds of velvet. The factory produces 2,800 bottles of 60 capsules.
But here's what makes this the most remarkable factory story we've covered. Elk antler velvet is just 0.1 of 9.
Elk meat, 3 times higher in protein than beef with 50% less fat. American elk farms produce premium cuts sold to Whole Foods and specialty butchers.
Elk tallow, a $50 million niche skincare industry in America. Elk fat is chemically similar to human sebum.
Elk bones roasted and simmered for 24 hours in industrial stock kettles produce premium bone broth powder.
When elk shed their hard antlers every winter, they're collected from pasture floors and sold. Hard elk antler is one of America's most popular natural dog chews.
So let's do the math on what one American elk produces per year, starting with velvet supplements at 220.
The worker holds the surprisingly heavy fresh velvet, then the freeze-dried version placed on the scale, showing 0.
The velvet antlers are glowing the hottest on the thermal palette, visible proof of maximum blood flow at peak harvest time. This technology determines the harvest moment.
This is the freeze-drying process, where our golden broth is transformed into a light, portable powder, capturing the premium nutrition of the elk skeleton. See for yourself. Our public certificate of analysis details everything, including IGF-1 levels and heavy metals. This